Well, 'tis the season for allergies. This time of year, it's terrible. It's awful. We've got allergies in our house. Awful. And it causes those itchy eyes, runny noses, exposed to pollen in the air. It's not the only thing to blame, though.
I'm allergic to your attempts at humour at times, Monique. What you eat can have a big impact on the severity of your symptoms, and while consuming certain foods can reduce inflammation and allergic responses, they could also in turn be making them worse.
Being mean makes you sick. Clinical nutritionist Sarah Di Lorenzo joins us now. Good morning, Sarah. Oh, hay fever has been shocking this year. It's really bad, and people often, they take the antihistamine medications to ease their symptoms, but you're saying that they're really more of a Band-Aid.
Yeah, good morning, guys. So, yeah, it's definitely a Band-Aid and something that's simply just going to get people through the day. A long-term solution would be to overhaul your diet to get the right foods in there with an objective of increasing your threshold to your tolerance of seasonal allergies, so you can definitely decrease your intake of those antihistamine over-the-counter medications.
Sarah, we know that eating well is, of course, really important for all aspects of our health. How does what we eat affect allergies, which I guess are caused by the change of season?
We just know through a multitude of studies done that people who have that poor quality diet full of refined processed foods definitely have a much more exacerbated symptom profile picture than those that have a really healthy antioxidant and anti-inflammatory rich diet.
So what are some of the foods that are going to trigger seasonal allergies?
Okay, so first of all, alcohol. So alcohol actually contains histamines, and the histamines will definitely drive any kind of allergic reaction, as well as the gluten that we find here in bread. All of these processed foods here in themselves, the MSG, the nitrates, the flavour enhancers, all of that will drive an allergy state.
And then
definitely
the
sugar. The sugar here, so sugar creates inflammation. All the histamines from the allergy profile will be, again, exacerbated, all the itchy eyes, runny nose, from all that kind of having some sugar. And dairy contains a protein called casein, and that protein actually makes people produce a lot more mucus and phlegm. So all of these foods will definitely drive seasonal allergies.
Okay, so on the right of you there, you've got Matt's cupboard, and on the left, you've got yours. What are the foods that we should be having?
Onion and capsicum.
Okay, so when we're looking at treating allergies, it's definitely foods that are high in vitamin C. Vitamin C actually decreases the body's production of histamines. As well, lycopene we find in tomato here. Tomatoes an anti-inflammatory, as well as ginger, salmon and turmeric. Ginger's been used for thousands of years to bring down all those allergy symptoms. And then, of course, these interestingly, red onion actually contains, and this is a word for your next dinner party, Matt, but it contains an antioxidant called quercetin, which actually is a natural anti-inflammatory.
Right.
Quercetin. Nice.
I will not be coerced into quercetin.
Okay, very clever. Hey, you've also got a recipe there where you've incorporated all the good things.
Yes, I was challenged to create a recipe with the top 6 foods that will help treat seasonal allergy. And I've done it with huge success and a ridiculous amount of deliciousness. So what I've basically done is I've combined all of those foods there, and I've made a breakfast muffin. And when I was combining the flavours and I was looking at the ginger and the turmeric and the onion, combined with the sweetness of the tomato and the saltiness of the salmon, it actually is incredibly delicious. I surprised myself with it.
Can you say about your own muffin that you've created a ridiculous amount of deliciousness?
Well, if you
does an independent party need to say that?
Ridiculous.
If you make your own muffin, you can't over-celebrate. I'm sure it's good.
Sarah can smile about her hard work when you're sitting here after the camera's not on you, smiling, smirking away at yourself about your little pun that you used.
No, it has nothing to do with that. You've had one healthy Bircher, and now you're lecturing Australia on health.
Thank you, Sarah. Very nice.
Thank you so much. And they are delicious,
yeah,
I can confirm.
We'll put the recipe on our website. Your recipes always go gangbusters.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you.